Hey everybody, welcome. It's MJ here at Just Plain Fun, and today we're going to do another unboxing video. This is a special one. I got two boxes. I've got one box from Gordon out in California, and I've got a second box from Ryan from right here in Virginia. And both of these guys are expert tote repairers. So if you have a rosewood tote that needs to be repaired, these are your guys. I'm not saying you'll be able to get them, but if you can, these are your guys. And I'm going to show you some of the repairs that they did because they both sent me boxes of totes back at the same time. Unfortunately, I don't have the before pictures to show you. If I had been thinking ahead, I would have done that, but I didn't. So you're just going to see the finished product, and I think y'all are going to be impressed. And incidentally, almost all of these are going to be for sale. So let's go ahead and get started. It's pretty tough to choose which one to do first, but we're going to go ahead and do Ryan's first. So Ryan, I know you're watching, and I just want to say thank you for the work that you do. I think we worked out a trade, as I recall, for a, I don't know, it was for a bedrock or a 6.0, or I mean a 5 1/4 or something like that. I don't remember. But as y'all can see, of course, great packing job. Nice compact box there, which is always appreciated, and I'll be able to reuse that box for another mission. So this one got a refinish, and it looks like you got a new toe hole on it. So let's go ahead and get this guy open. All right, so that is a number 2 size. So if anybody needs a number 2, boy, that looks great, doesn't it? So Justin, if you're watching, this is one of your options right here. And as you can see, I got this new section right here, but you know, did a fantastic job of blending that in. It looks absolutely great. I was fortunate enough to acquire a bunch of number 2 parts from another dealer who I have not talked to, so I don't know if he wants his name out there, but he's a gentleman who lives out in California, and he was kind enough to sell me a bunch of parts at a very, very generous price. So here's another number 2 size. It's got the nice accents there where it's been repaired. And as always, just a great job on the repair there. This one is another number 2. And Ryan was kind enough to number all these for me, so I'll be able to go back and reference them later against the pictures. And he based that off of the type of repair that had to be done. So here's another one. And I know the majority of you guys and gals are looking for intact original rosewood, especially for your number 2s. But for those of you that are, you know, looking for an economy price, obviously that's not always going to be, you know, buying an intact rosewood one. You're looking at anywhere from, you know, $60 to $100, depending on overall condition. Or if you go on eBay, it's even more than that. So here's another nice repair. See right there. I think it looks good. I think all of these look good. Like this one got a little walnut repair. Keeping this paper stacked up behind me so that I can figure out what's what when I go back. This one's got kind of the tricolor repair there. Obviously not everybody's cup of tea, but certainly a very quality repair there. This one's a special one. This one is actually not for sale. This goes to one of my personal planes. This goes to a Bailey plane that I recently acquired. But as you can see, did a solid job of getting that repair in there. And these are fairly hard to come by, so it's not like I could just, you know, hop on even eBay. I'm going to have a hard time finding one that's going to be appropriate for my plane. I should probably show y'all what this looks like installed. and says something with sapwood. I don't know about y'all, but I always like the color variations. That's a nice one. You know it's quality, and you know it's a good repair when they have that seam that's just absolutely flawless there, where you don't see like the ridge and you don't see the bumps and stuff like that. I don't even know how to explain it, but just a really great repair there. That's one I could easily see putting on one of my planes because I kind of dig it. All right, Bolivian rosewood on this one. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. So as you can see from that wider base, this is going to be one that would go to an older, like say, you know, type 5, type 6, an earlier one, maybe even a type 4. So that looks pretty fantastic. What do y'all think? Of course, as always, feel free to write in the comments what y'all think, and let me know if it's got whinge and walnut. Let me know if y'all are interested. If you follow my page, Just Plain Fun, the Parts Division on Facebook, you've already seen pictures of these, but now you're getting to see videos, and hopefully the lighting is sufficient so you can see the quality of the repair. But again, all of these are, nearly all of them are for sale. So if you see something that you think would look appropriate on your plane, I did intentionally send him the number 4.5 and up. Obviously the ones with the forward tote screws, they'll fit your 4.5 through your number 8, because those are the ones that I was running low on for a while, and still am. I did manage to get a few here and there. But if that's something that you need and you don't mind a repaired tote, and there's another one with some nice color variation if you're into that kind of thing, and kind of a longer horn there. It's good ergonomics right there for somebody. I mean, I've got probably kind of an average size hand, but definitely a solid feel right there. I kind of like that extra little groove there. So if that's something you're interested in, of course, let me know, unless I decide to keep that one. And there you have it. There are all the ones that are currently for sale, various sizes there. Maybe not all of them, but that's a lot of them that are currently for sale. Most of those repairs were done by Ryan. I got a few of them from like the tote exchange program, like this little guy right here. That's some zebra wood on that one. And these are all available. You know, they're all going to be priced in that, you know, starting at about $30. Because you got to figure, you know, that's easily 2 hours worth of work to repair one of these, sometimes more. And, you know, any good craftsman is going to be getting paid $15 to $20 an hour these days. And it really should be more than that, because y'all know shop time is really going to be more like $40, $50 or more per hour. But Ryan's kind enough to cut me a deal on that. So again, you know, starting at around $30 and really going up from there, they're all going to be in like that $30 to $40 range. And hey, if you know, well, excuse me, all the other than the number 2s. But if y'all don't want to pay that, you know, I don't blame you. But if you are looking for a repaired tote that's going to get your plane back operational, you know, by all means. And as a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and take your old one, as long as it's rosewood and repairable. I'll even take that one in trade. So if that's something you're interested in, y'all know how to find me by now. But let me know, you know, hit me up, whatever, in the comments on Facebook Messenger or wherever. Let me know if you want to see some more pictures, or, you know, an individual video of one or more of these that you think you might be interested in. And now let's go ahead and get right into Gordon's box here. He put a cut line on the other side for me, but in order to show that side, I would have to show both of our addresses, which I'm not comfortable doing on a YouTube video that Lord only knows who's going to watch it. And so we're going to cut from the other side. I know this would be so much better if I had been able to show y'all the before pictures of what they look like. And, you know, I'll try to do that for a future video. But for now, We just have to look at the finished product. So these are all going to be Gordon's knobs, or excuse me, knobs and totes, and Gordon's repairs. And if you're not following Gordon on YouTube, you really should be. And I will see if I can get a link to his channel in the description of this one. And you really have to look close and adjust some lighting here so you can see that, but or not. But you get the idea. You can see if you know what you're looking for and in the right lighting. You can see the seam there, but it's pretty doggone well concealed. And again, you really got to be watching Gordon on YouTube. So, and that's a 171 handle right there. We got a guy down in Australia, I think, that is interested in that. Those are both the 171 handles. Need to find a fence for that. Anybody know where I can find a fence for a 171? Little horn repair. Got a new one put on there. I'm running out of ways to describe how amazing these repairs are between really both of these guys. And don't ever try to, you know, corner me and make me say which ones are better, because they're both just absolutely incredible. Here's another one. They got a repair there. What would you call that? The stem, the base, the handle, whatever. Of course, the horn still intact. Got a nice shine to it, which is always good, always appreciated by woodworkers everywhere. Some really nice grain in that one. I feel like my camera's kind of letting me down here. My lighting is all wrong and you guys aren't able to see. You guys and gals are not able to see all the grain pattern here. Partially because it's reflecting off of the finish that's on there. And I probably should have saved this little guy for last, but that is actually the #1 tote or handle from my second #1. And I will be putting one of these up for sale. And if you do follow Gordon, you've seen his video on this for the repair that he did. And as I recall, I think he did have some before shots on there. So if you want to see that one, all you got to do is tune into Gordon's channel and you'll be able to see that. Right now I'm leaning toward keeping the lesser of the two #1s and then selling the better of the two, just because I don't need to maintain a really great #1. It's just not something that's super important to me because I just don't use it that often or ever. So you can see a nice, really nice grain pattern there. And kind of a pretty knob there. If anybody happens to need one, it's a nice low knob. And last and certainly not least, here's another one that got a horn repair on it. Looks pretty doggone good to me. And that one, of course, will fit your number 4.5 and up. So for Gordon's repairs, for those of you who are in the market for them, we'll pull those 171s aside because those are going to go with the plain. And the #1, not for sale either. And once again, my lighting is kind of letting me down here. But that should give you an idea. So if anybody is in the market for a tote, make sure that you track me down on Facebook Messenger. I'm not always going to be able to respond on Facebook when you tag, or it's best if you tag me. But if you hit me up on Just Plain Fun, the parts division, I go on there periodically and I do my best to stay on top of that. But it's always best policy to go ahead and shoot me a message on Facebook Messenger. That is the best way to get a hold of me and make sure that I'm not going to miss your request for parts. So I think I did mention that I would show you all this Bailey Tool Company #3 size, and there it is with a nice repaired tote or handle on it. You guys let me know what you think. And you'd probably be more impressed if you saw what it looked like before. But you get the idea. And now this little fella is back to, you know, assembled and ready to go back to work. I guess that turned into more of an advertisement for repaired rosewood totes than an unboxing video, or maybe it was some combination of both. So it's 2 parts advertisement, 1 part unboxing, and I'm okay with that because the goal here is to sell some plain parts and help you get the parts that you need. And I know a good number of you that need a handle or a tote. So if you'd like to get a handle on any of this, y'all know where to find me. These are all available. And as always, thanks for watching.